Behind the life that your consumers wake up to, the things that rouse their senses, that bring them satisfaction, comfort, and convenience. We have a myriad of inner workings in our world to make the facets of your lives possible like clockwork. From dusk till dawn, we operate and thrive with proven expertise, size, and strength in diversity. Founded by and anchored on a world-renowned name with the synergy of two recognized Asian brands, we have over a century of combined proven experience. Welcome to the dynamic global industry of packaging. Welcome to San Miguel Yamamura Packaging Corporation. We've been expanding for almost 8 decades in the Philippines, in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand. Packaging is what we do with great passion, exploring all the best creative possibilities. We harness the power of packaging to improve the quality of life. Our concerted abilities are seamlessly collaborative and continuously put into action. We have what you need and so much more. It's in our portfolio of total packaging solutions. We give you informed choices that are within your reach, wherever you are. We're in a class of our own with glass, plastics, metal, paper, PET, flexibles, and other packaging products. And we offer services that are comprehensive and customized according to your specifications and needs. Throughout the organization, we place much importance in our work culture. As teamwork is our natural way of doing things, we strive for excellence together. We reach out and give back to our communities. We are spreading our wings and exploring other markets, setting our sights beyond our boundaries. Our various plants and multiple facilities are well equipped and ready to serve you. San Miguel Yamamura Packaging Corporation. Our world of packaging is yours, empowering the future of your brand and enriching the lives of your consumers today.
All right. That was a great AVP. And welcome PSQ Nation to this free webinar, complimentary webinar for the month of June. You have seen, of course, the company, okay, from our speaker is from. Okay, and of course, we would like also to plug in and invite you guys for the upcoming National Quality Forum coming this October 20 and 21. This will be the conglomeration of all the quality practitioners and experts and advocates all over the Philippines. Without further ado, let me now introduce our speaker for this afternoon's learning session. Our speaker is a graduate of Bachelor of Science in Industrial Engineering from the University of Assumption, Pampanga. She is an integrated management system certified professional with other areas of expertise, including ISO 9001, the quality management system, 14001, environmental management system, and of course 22,000, the food safety systems certification program. Our speaker is a project consultant and facilitator of quality circles, work improvement teams for the regional, national, and international competitions, bagging the Excellence or the Gold Award, Best Project Awards, People's Choice Award, and Hall of Fame Awards for the past years. She spearheaded the implementation of various quality and productivity programs in San Miguel Yamamura Packaging Corporation. Our speaker also facilitated participation to International Convention on Quality Control Circles of the San Miguel Yamamura Packaging Corporation. Ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor to introduce to you our speaker for this afternoon, the Quality and Continual Improvement Group Head of San Miguel Yamamura Packaging Corporation, Ms. JUBIE S. Tamayo.
Thank you, Doc Naro. Good afternoon, everyone. Allow me to greet everyone a good day. Happy Monday to all. I am Juby Tamayo from the Management Services Department, Quality and Continual Improvement Group of San Miguel Yamamura Packaging Corporation. We would like to welcome you all in this complimentary webinar, our colleagues who are also pioneers and advocates of various quality and productivity initiatives in their respective organizations. In addition, on behalf of my company, I would like to sincerely thank the organizers of this learning session, the Philippine Society for Quality, headed by their president, Dr. Ray Fremista, for giving us in San Miguel Yamamura Packaging Corporation the privilege and honor to share our best practices in pursuit of excellence and continual improvement. I am sure that we can all relate with the topic that we will be discussing this afternoon, a word that is very close to all our hearts, and that is quality. We always hear the word quality, may it be as a consumer or a supplier of quality products and services. This afternoon, we will be sharing how our greatest assets, our people in SMYPC, and available resources synergize to be educated, empowered, and how we evolve to humanize quality in the organization. How this drive positive changes and results to achieve customer experiences. It is true that no amount of advertising or genius marketing will help you if you're selling a bad product. In SMYPC, we guarantee you that we always go for quality. Quality means we are happy with what we are selling and our customers will talk about it. Definitely, in short, there will be word of mouth recommendations. All of us will also agree if I say quality is important, for it is the best business plan that we live, think, and breathe in. Our businesses thrive by meeting and exceeding the customer's expectations, thus ensuring the quality of our products and services remain as our top priority in our organization. SMYPC also has a strong organizational culture. It invests more and more in its greatest asset, and that is our people and technology. We are trained and coached on handling changing customer needs. We also invest in empowering our employees to be more equipped, more customer driven, and more agile in responding to customers' demands. And also, through successive people empowerment and education, our business continuously evolve to produce quality products and services. Definitely, our organization is also rich in workforce engagement programs. Our focus areas strongly evolve on organizational and people development, on how our employees, with the support of our top management and senior leaders, work on common goals and commitment to implement these programs. So, flashed on your screen are some of our workforce engagement programs that help in the achievement of our vision, mission, KPIs, and we do reformulation of strategies. First on our list is the technical forum. we have one of the longest running program in our company, and that is the Technical Forum. It's been there in our organization for almost 40 years. This is an avenue to share the technological breakthroughs, new products, new markets, developments, and other innovative approaches where our engineers from the manufacturing or production line present their brilliant ideas to the management. We also see this as an effective collaboration and synergy tools in creating avenues for SMYPC, incorporating as well a healthy competition among domestic and international plants. Next on our list is our Work Improvement Team, or WIP, or to some of you, this is more commonly known as Quality Control Circles, or SGAs, or small group activities, or sometimes they are being referred to as Kaizen teams. A certain group of individuals look for solutions to a concern, problem like recurring customer complaint, downtime, efficiency improvement, and even process improvements. The presentation of project is with the top management together with their advisors and mentors. Third on our list is a program that we are all proud of, the suggestion program in which we call the WISE, or Work Improvement Suggestions by Employees. Here, anyone from the organization is welcome to suggest and join the contest. With the thousands of suggestions we gather every year, with the 100% participation of all our workforce in the domestic facilities and international facilities, this program truly created a significant impact to our employees and the organization with the huge savings and improvements we also generate annually. Fourth, we also implement annual recognitions of our working committees, which we termed as Quality and Productivity Day. We have a number of councils that focus on projects, programs, trusts such as information technology. We also have finance, human resources council, logistics council, production, research and development, communications, and quality initiatives, among others. Their accomplishments are also being reported at a planned interval to the management. Fifth is the culture of continuous learning is also our strength. We have launched programs to strengthen our skills through the programs we call QualiThink, or training solutions that pertain to quality and continual improvement initiatives. Also, we have launched the Educate, or Educating Quality Assurance Techniques, focusing on strengthening quality measures and controls. And we are also proud to announce that we have some avenues for information campaign in the form of our BizBits, or newsletters, to keep the organization abreast with all the relevant updates in the SMYPC community. These programs utilize our own pool of talents. We develop the modules, the materials we use, and it's like a school of learning for everyone who are interested to join. So, given all of these programs that we have mentioned, how do we humanize quality in SMYPC? So, we humanize complex interactions through number one, we do believe that the establishment of the total quality management systems and improvement programs are very effective in terms of customer service management and complaints handling procedures that we have for the organization. We also promote transparency of quality and customer related results to our top management for us to create sustainable solutions. And in short, we make things more refined. All of us should understand, should have a common understanding. People are aware of the strategies. We are all trained and empowered, and we maximize our employees to its full potential. In SMYPC as well, we strongly believe that implementing total quality management systems result to long-term business success. When we say TQM, all members of the organization participate in improving processes, products, services, and the organizational culture in which we work in. We also use the different management systems certifications that we have to our advantage. So flashed on your screen no, are the different management systems that SMYPC has. So sometimes when we see or hear the word third-party audit or certification, one of the thoughts that we have in mind is cost. Another is that how should we start? Do we have enough people or manpower to handle the responsibilities? Those are definitely some of the valid concerns that we have. But true enough, in SMYPC, even if we have multiple domestic and international facilities, we were able to establish successfully an integrated management systems which consist of the ISO 9001, FSSC 22000, ISO 15378, and FSSC. It was not an easy journey for everyone, but because it is a customer requirement to be certified, we needed to comply and apply. Thus, we had several certifications on hand. Although in 2016, with the initiative of integrating all applicable management systems, we were able to save millions during the initial phase of implementation. And as part of improvement, we started rationalizing the maintenance of our third party certification, and later on, we only pursued accreditation of management systems that are required by our customers, leaving us with only some of the plants that meet third party certification requirements for QMS and FSSC. Since we have established a strong check and balance on our management systems in 2020, in response also to the call of the management to look for ways to manage costs, we were able to establish our very own second party audits for ISO 9001 2015 QMS, and it is until now a continuing program. The program runs by having our own employees as auditors do the second party audits. We are also responsible in the development of our new pool of auditors from our plants, as I have mentioned earlier, that we have the quality and educate sessions for all of them and equip them with necessary competency to carry out the second party audits. Aside from the cost saving initiatives, the program also ensures readiness of our facilities for any possible customer requirement on third-party quality management system or certification. At the end of each second-party audit, we also issue a state of certifiability record based on their overall compliance. Most of us will also agree that we do food safety at home. Even in our jobs, we always ensure that a sanitation plan is in place when we prepare our food. Even to the products that we sell, like food jars, there is a certain level of food safety that we need to follow, such as regular cleaning, washing, sanitizing, that will reduce the risks of transferring bacteria directly to the products. In the same way, it is also noteworthy to mention that 8 of our facilities are certified to food safety management systems. With the disruptions and demands for the past 2 years, maintaining food safety, ensuring supply chain sustainability, and protecting health and safety of our workforce have been the focus of the organization. Since we also embedded food safety culture, the effects of lockdown restrictions did not hamper the operations. Thus, we still achieve business continuity. SMYPC adapted to the changing times, or maybe we can term it as an interesting time. We were forced to change the way we live and we do things. As we all know, it's not the strongest nor the smartest who survive, but those who can best adapt to the change. We adopted new work methods such as remote work assignments, switched to the online conferencing and meetings, and even the way we do audits are done remotely. In short, there is an acceleration of digitalization and other technologies in response to the COVID 19. We saw the importance of our very own risk assessment plan in helping protect our organization from the possible threats. By reassessing available resources, all our plans have established stricter controls and systems to ensure that raw materials we received are food safety compliant. Reasonable steps to protect our workforce from the COVID threat, establishment of task force, and stricter implementation of guidelines to all our visitors, suppliers, and contractors were implemented. On a per department basis, contingency plans in terms of manning schedule to cover for personnel due to travel restrictions were set in place. Since we also aim to preserve the quality of our services, our plans strengthened health and safety management system, and all are encouraged to report food and health safety concerns. Of course, all of us will also agree that resource allocations are a hindrance. So in SMYPC, resource allocations on transportation, healthcare, lodging, and meals for the workforce were some of the hampering causes for continuous quality operations. In fact, all of our facilities address the necessity. As an example, to sustain the quality operations of the lines running, one of our plants in Cavite, SMY Glass Plant, was able to produce or provide all resources such as shuttle services, medicines, vitamins, meals, and other workforce necessities. They also immediately constructed food parks as additional eating area that are open with air circulation, installed plastic barriers for sites, and regular disinfection and sanitation procedures were implemented in all areas. We also believe that delivering proactive and real-time customer communications during a crisis is highly valued by our customers. Communications that we do are empathic, and if face-to-face validation of quality issues is needed, we always do that. So over time, we saw that ensuring a humanized, acceptable level of food quality and safety is necessary to provide adequate protection for consumers and also to facilitate the trade. So as we see earlier, TQM or Total Quality Management System has provided SMYPC the quality assurance that our customers will get what they expect, as well as establishing a process for managing an unsatisfied customer. So, how do we make needed corrections and prevent similar occurrences from happening? Thus, the effect for us is to a more humanized quality management solutions that improve our controls and measures to provide real-time customer service. So, in an article published in Inquirer, there is a statement there that the biggest problem in customer service is not really the COVID-19, but it is how to make our employees treat customers better. Yes, we have customer satisfaction surveys in place, we have corrective actions, but come to think of it, do we have polite and helpful customer service representatives? Are they going the extra mile to help customers and make them more happy? Of course, all of the organization must be ready to reassess those factors if they have. So we saw how the business changed their customer experiences. We modified how we interact with our customers. May it be using the online essential enhancements, may it be using digitization of customer satisfaction surveys, whereas we also have the remote audits, the use of uniform complaints handling procedure across SMYPC, and finding the balanced character for our workforce handling customer relationship management. Of course, as consumers, customer service should be an around the clock effort because our customers are operating in that exact way. Especially now that our customers are operating not only 24/7, but 24/7 and 365 days. So, all of us will definitely agree as well. We all want to provide excellent customer service, but it's not always easy to balance that with other business needs and goals. Sometimes it can help to get inspiration from what others have found to be true. As we believe customer is the only boss, our customers can fire us anytime. Everybody in the company. And how do they do it? By simply spending their money and resources somewhere else. So in SMYPC, we follow an established customer complaint handling guide for all the domestic facilities. And we also replicated this process to all our international plants. The process starts with when someone from the organization, but in most cases from our sales and marketing group or the plant quality assurance group, receive customer complaint. The personnel will acknowledge the receipt and get details of the customer feedback. When we say the details of customer feedback, this includes the customer names and address, the type of feedback, whether it's a positive feedback, a concern, a complaint, or a rejection, and also including the supplying plan. It also includes the assigned account executives if received by the plan's customer services representative and other details essential for the type of feedback. For the positive feedback, we also get the nature or details. We also request them to include photos or other supporting documents for us also to share in the council meetings the best practice that this particular plant got from their customer. For the concerns, complaints, or rejection, delivery receipts, date of delivery, product type, the description, the name of defect or nonconformity, where the area has been detected, quantity involved, and other details that are essential for us to validate. So the second step involves informing all relevant units. When we say relevant units, that includes the plant management, the sales representative, and our group, the quality and continual improvement group, through email of customer feedback monitoring details to the concerned units mentioned. Third is that we involve attending and validating the customer feedback using the agreed acceptance sampling plan, or what we call the ASP, with our customer. So the plant quality assurance representative or the customer representative should document the agreement with the customer. We also follow the 48 hours attending time to complete this activity. Once the feedback has been validated, the relevant units must prepare and implement corrections and corrective actions with continuous coordination with the plant. Corrective action must be based on the criticality and nature of defect, the source of deviations, and of course, the peso value or the impact of that nonconformity. The timeline for the submission of the corrective action must also be agreed with the customer to resolve the customer concerns. So our plans also follow a uniform format and approach in creating corrective actions. After the plant has investigated and achieved the root cause of the reported complaint, the plant identifies solutions and implements them based on the agreed timeline. Since majority of our workforce, as mentioned earlier, participate in the Six Sigma projects or what we call the work improvement teams, they are equipped with the knowledge and expertise in doing the root cause analysis, the review, the checking, the verification of the effectiveness of the implemented solutions based on the level of risk. Otherwise, if not effective, taking appropriate revisions and measures are accounted. Aside from the effective real customer service, we are an organization that promotes transparency and accountability in humanizing quality. We also use the customer satisfaction survey. We measure the organizational performance through information gathered to help validate decision and show loyal customers. For the past years, we saw the value of adjusting the customer satisfaction survey in the adoption of its approaches to have digital engagement and safety being valued in our organization. We also rethink of contactless customer surveys to put customers at ease, economically viable and efficient since we implemented semi-annual surveys. The results gathered are now processed, recalibrated, and used for anticipating customer expectations and needs. So for 2021, our CSS results show that we are the preferred supplier over our competitors, giving us a whopping above 5% advantage over the others or over our competitors. Hand in hand with quality products and services we provide, we give them with outstanding customer experience through proactive visits and technical assistance they need. Being the preferred supplier promises more growth for SMYPC and more profitability, allowing us to have potential edge for symbiotic relationship with our customers. Also, in a study, did you know that over 33% of customers would consider switching due to unsatisfactory customer service? So 33% is quite big. However, if a customer has a satisfactory customer experience, 60% to 70% would recommend the business to others. That is what we call the power of word of mouth. The probability of converting a new customer is around 5 to 20%. What we are saying here is that there is a value or power doing this kind of customer satisfaction survey. You can also create your own one if you are in the MSMEs, just like the one flashed on your screen. As a starter, you may create simple, essential list of questions for your respondents. You also need to identify your target respondents. You also need to establish how you can encourage them to answer and request them to send the survey response or through a Viber or any online platform to make it more efficient. So all of these results that we have mentioned are being reported as well to our management on a planned interval. So these results, whether it's a good or a bad result, should provide insights on how the company is doing, how we can empower decision making to our employees to find the right path and solutions for us to be able to improve, increase operating efficiency, and make pertinent decisions to remain competitive. So, our organization, with all the humanized approaches we implemented over the years, we certainly not forget to recognize and encourage our employees and team efforts in customer service excellence. So, SMYPC is a recipient of the Philippine Quality Award, or the PQA. This is the highest level of national recognition for organizational performance excellence given to all public and private organizations. It also provides holistic and integrated approaches to strengthen the management systems and processes of an organization to achieve superior results for its stakeholders. You can always contact the PSQ if you have plans to apply in the PQA program. So in SMYPC, we have these facilities certified for level 1. That is, level 1 is recognition for mastery in quality management. That is Mindanao Corrugated Fiberboard Inc. And we also have recipients under level 2, recognition for proficiency in quality management, and that includes SMY Glass Plant and SMC Yamamura Fusomolds Corporation. In 2018, SMY Glass Plant and Metal Closure and Lithography Plant Cebu were both recipients of the Coca-Cola Company's Quality Excellence Performance Award. The criteria of the Supplier Quality Excellence Award comprise the material quality performance of 50% and facility compliance performance of another 50%, which include meeting certification requirements of the Food Safety System Certification, SGP, among others. While in 2019, various customer audits were accomplished and passed by the SMY Glass Plant done by Saxco China, Coca-Cola Philippines, Del Monte Philippines, and San Miguel Polo Brewery. Historically, one of our SMY Manila Glass Plant was a consistent receiver of Unilab Supplier Quality Management Program. The award is given to a supplier who was able to provide their quality and quantity requirements. We feel that these recognitions create an increased customer awareness and credibility for SMYPC. Customers will feel confident and will have more trust and loyalty to our company. And aside from the recognitions that we got from our external stakeholders, we are also reaping top awards from the external organizations and affiliations we have from Quality and Productivity Association of the Philippines. And as part of our motivational programs, we send our best teams in the regional, national, and international quality circles competitions. Over the years, we have bagged the highest awards, such as the Gold Awards, the Executive Cup Award, Best in Oral Defense, and People's Choice Awards. Since 2009, we have sent teams to India, Malaysia, South Korea, Thailand. We also have participation in Taiwan, Singapore, Sri Lanka, Yokohama, and Tokyo, Japan. So it is with great pride that our teams are reaping these various awards externally while they are enjoying and exploring the beauty of the country hosting the event. All of these years, our work improvement team Search for the Best Team is definitely one of the exciting programs that our workforce is looking forward every year. Flashed on your screen is our Kabalen Top Sealers team, the winning team from Metal Closure and Lithography Plant San Fernando, Pampanga, who bagged the gold award in the 2019 when they competed in the international convention hosted by the Union of Japanese Scientists and Engineers in Tokyo, Japan. So to humanize quality simply means we value our people. We find ways to educate them, we find ways to empower them, and evolve to have viable approaches in becoming stronger as one. It was not an overnight journey for SMYPC. In fact, we are still learning, we are still improving a lot from what we have implemented over the years. But we do believe that our people are the greatest faces of our company to our customers and other stakeholders. And that our people is our secret weapon to become stronger. I do hope you were able to have some takeaways from the quality journey of SMYPC. Once again, thank you for partaking in this session. Thank you and good afternoon. Doc Naro?
All right. Thank you so much. What a wonderful way. And of course, we have, of course, absorbed a lot from what really SMYPC is doing with all that awards. I believe it's very deserving of you, Miss Juby, especially with your leadership in the quality group. And we are now open for questions. If there are questions on the chat box, okay. From Marley C. Okay. My question is, should IQA auditors be given an honorarium? Oh, an interesting question. Based on your perspective, Miss Juby.
Yeah, I'll be speaking in terms of how we implement it in SMYPC. So our IQA auditors, whether it's QMS or FSSC or EMS, they do not receive any honorarium. But honorarium in terms of money, in terms of any tangible resource that they can get. But in terms of we promote how they can be the best internal quality auditor. So we have, let's say, 13 domestic facilities. We look for at least three best quality management system auditors. So the winner will get a certain token of appreciation in the form of a certificate. And I am also promoting our wine, the Wumera wine. One bottle would do for the best auditor. So in those simple ways of recognizing their efforts for the entire year, they're happy, they're satisfied, and they also share the joy of having the wines produced from our manufacturing facilities to be handed to their loved ones and families during because we're giving this December, no, on December. So they're having them enjoyed during Christmas and special season. I
Yep.
think in terms of honorarium as well, I've been an IQA for almost 20 years. I do not see any need to give honorarium because if it's a passion to serve, it's a passion to your employees, the culture of innovativeness, the culture of participation, proactiveness, and looking for ways to continually improve, that is the culture that we have for SMYPC. And over the years, it's working for us without any monetary value that we are giving to them.
Yep, absolutely, Miss Chubi. I believe just being part of the group who
Yeah.
handles quality is already a privilege, wherein you will get a lot of learning. Of course, you will get to meet, of course, people with the same advocacy and passion, and people who can teach you other
Yeah,
matters concerning
exactly.
quality. All right. We have another question from okay, from Christina Caranto. Is a spot check necessary after the IQA audit? Interesting.
Yeah, it's an interesting question. I do believe it's necessary because we all know agree at some point that if it's an IQA week, all of us will be preparing, especially if the third party certifying body will come to our end, to our side to do the audit. However, I think one of the areas that we need to improve is to believe in the system that we look into during the audit. And how do we monitor, measure, and evaluate if this audit findings we gathered during the site visit or the audit itself, the audit week or audit period is real, is for us to get a spot check. No, so after a week or so, you can always visit the site. You can always do another spot checking, verification, monitoring if this is being done or not. And then from that, you'll get a confidence that your audit findings are correct, and you can also suggest areas for improvement to your auditee or the process owners you have visited and audited. I think that is essential, the spot check and the
All
follow-up
right.
visits.
All right. Of course, we all believe that evaluation will be evaluation and continuous review of those processes
Yeah.
will be very much necessary. All right.
Yeah, because
Uh,
if I may add, Doc Naro, no, in a
yeah. Go
PDCA
ahead.
cycle, the check and act parts are really essential because that is the sometimes being neglected by the auditors. We need to purposively do the follow-up visits and the correction, the checking of the corrective actions provided by the process owners and our auditees.
All right. So another question from our audience, Ms. Juby, is of course it has something to do with environmental concerns and sustainability. How is SMYPC handling their waste material or waste product?
Okay. In SMYPC, we have another council and another group, and that is called the Engineering Environment and Safety Council. We have this in our department, Management Services Department. I can refer our counterpart for that, not to answer that question. And I think because we do not have notice of violations for more of for the majority of our domestic facilities, we are compliant in terms of those requirements in the environment. And some of our facilities are also certified to EMS.
All right. That would be very great. Okay, so another, I think this is more of an insight or a question. Humanizing quality, these are best practices to benchmark. Actually, this is from Salve Ordona. Promoting self-reflection, recognizing that people matter, and building relationship that make a difference. Any response to this, Miss Juby?
Yeah, I like the reflections sent by Miss Salve Ordonia, no, because it's really the culture that is very essential in the organization. The simple joys that they get, the recognitions, the healthy competition that we have shared earlier, like for example in the technical forum, in the work improvement suggestions by employees, or how we generate more than or about 30,000 suggestions every year. That is really a culture that we need to embrace to keep sustaining in our organization. And it's really a self-reflection. You will see the people are happy with the management, with the programs that we are implementing. We never stop learning as well. We introduce the educate. We're very proud of this. The educate or educating quality assurance techniques, because our pool of subject matter experts are also, it's like the technical hub that you are
Hmm.
discussing earlier. We are promoting this learning sessions, best practices. We are teaching the people on how to do this kind of competency development for free. So the quality, no quality and continual improvement learning sessions are also running in our organization. And given this kind of healthy programs that we implement, it really fosters teamwork, innovativeness, and the drive to be competitive, no, in terms of how we build relationships as well, the synergies, the collaborations when we send teams outside our organization. And like this, what we do, we are very proud of what we have achieved in SMYPC as well. And it's like malasakit or paying back on our other stakeholders to share and learn as well from them.
All right. Uh, Another question, of course. I like the username. It's Coco Fish. I think it's a follower of PSQ from Facebook. How do you handle people who are very resistant to change? Hmm.
Yeah, we
Okay,
can
Miss
all
Juby.
relate. Yeah, we
We
can
can
all
all
relate.
relate.
Yes. I think you cannot encourage everybody in the organization. Just imagine if you are about 500, you are managing 500 employees in the organization. If vital few trivial many, definitely there will be those who are not very proactive, who are not very supportive. But in terms of how do we encourage them is how to make them more connected, how to see the beauty of the program, how they can benefit from it, and how they can use this program to their fullest potential. Just imagine if we are not doing IQA, no, and for the longest time you have been serving the company, let's say for 10 years, you have never been invited as one of the IQAs of your organization. You have never been recognized for your value adding contributions. You will definitely have this kind of negative emotions. But if you were given the chance to serve as an IQA, to be a speaker, to handle these programs, that change may be the opening, maybe the doors for your success. Maybe it's an eye opener for you as well to become more proactive, more contributory, no, to your organization. And I think it also helps to encourage continuously to see the benefit that they will get. No, it's like marketing. You need to sell the program to them for us to encourage more people to participate.
All right, because it's really hard, really, because they would think that it's an additional work, and of course,
Yes.
many do not want an additional work or additional task given by them. Another question from our follower, Karen by Rosende. How do you incorporate quality culture programs into your quality system?
Yeah, that's a very interesting question. Quality culture programs is embedded in our quality systems because we follow the total quality management. So we are certified into different management system certifications. We use this workforce to solve to provide solutions to the same non-conformity reports, to the same findings that we gather, to the customer complaints that we getting from our customers. And this particular processes, this particular activities that we gather on a regular basis are being discussed, no, very transparent to all the top management, senior leaders that we have in our organization. So there is a feedback mechanism as well. There is a plan to check activity that is happening, and we always strive to continually improve. Now, we never stop implementing new programs for our organization, and we do believe really in empowering the people, because if you see, we have the WIT, no, the SGAs. They are the people in the line, the engineers that we have, those who are operating the machines. They have these eyes for improvement, and they have voices and minds, the brilliant minds, to present the project to our management. And come to think of it, these are all valuable assets that translate to the culture that we have for SMYPC. So all of us are working hand in hand to produce that quality culture that we have. But it
Thank you
was
so
not
much.
an easy journey for us. So there were, just to answer, there were times that we relaunched a program, we rebranded it. We before, our WISE program is called Employee Suggestion Program, ESS. No, so in 2007, how can we revive the program with participation from our facilities and employees? So we launched the contest, named the program contest, and we got a lot of suggestions from our employees. So that employee who suggested the winning entry is really proud of that. It was his idea, naming that WISE program. So with that simple steps, rebranding, revamping of programs, I think in any step of the way, employees are involved.
All right. All right. Thank you so much for that. We have another question. Questions are coming over again from Noel Ascano. Of course, what advice you could give to a person who has just started his or her career in quality?
Oh, I never imagined myself joining the quality group. Just to be honest, because I started my career as a human resource staff. So with that, in that 3 years, my first activity was handling quality management system. I assisted the quality management representative, and I find joy in doing that. So all you have to do is to find joy in everything that you do. If you see yourself as good in the documentation, well and good, you proactively approach your management team that you wanted to get this particular assignment or activity. And with that being said, you will learn a lot. After that, you can upgrade your skill to being one of the internal quality auditors. And then 3 to 4 years down the road, you can also become the next quality management representative or the internal quality audit chairman. Siguro one of the reasons then, no, or tips that I can give is, ako personally kasi, I am a person who is really proactive. So before pa siya ibigay, no, I really have ideas, a lot of ideas in mind. And what I need to do is to structure these ideas. I offer myself if I can help in this particular activity, and I really have something be outspoken, no, in terms of my ideas. And you have to love yourself, you have to love your job, and you have to love your company as well. So very important yun because it will translate, no, to your things, to your output, to the things that you do, you say, and how you represent your company as well. If you're happy, they will see the glow in your eyes.
All right. Indeed, agility and, of course, self initiative is very much important
Yes.
if you would like to pursue a career in quality.
Yes. And
It's not an
patience, of
easy,
course.
yeah, it's not an easy journey, but it's for sure worth it. All right. So I guess we have now come to the conclusion of there's still another question from our participant. What's the best book on quality that you have to read so far? Mm.
Oh, okay, that's a good question. It was gifted to me by Dr. Lex Beroya. It's Duran's Quality Handbook, no, the sixth edition. It's an old book, but I think the tools, the techniques, the values that you can learn from that is really essential in my position and the things that I need to do in my company and the community service that I do as well outside SMYPC.
All right. Speaking of Duran, of course, as you all know, PSQ is providing awards, and one of the highest award that PSQ provides is the Duran Medal for your company executives. I do hope uh, our participants and audience for today's afternoon could help us choose the next recipient of the Duran Medal, and of course, the Quality Manager of the Year award for this year's National Quality Forum. All right,
Yeah,
I
if I
guess
may
we have.
add,
Yeah,
if I may add,
go ahead, Miss
Navarro,
Juby.
I think this is also important to mention. You have mentioned Joran, you have mentioned Quality Manager of the Year. We're very proud to say that our president, I think Doc Fremista, please correct me if I'm wrong, is a recipient of the Joran Medal Award. And I think also SMYPC received the first Quality Manager of the Year award, if
Go
I'm correct.
SMYPC. Okay, hail to SMYPC. And to end our program for this afternoon, of course, Miss Juby, we would like to award this certificate of appreciation. Let me read the citation. This certificate of appreciation is given to Miss Juby S. Tamayo for imparting valuable insights and inspiration to the participants during the PSQ's June 2022 national webinar with the topic SMYPC Humanize Quality on June 27, 2022, held virtually, of course, signed by our President, Dr. Raby Fremista. Thank you so much, Miss Juby.
Thank you, Dr. Naro. I enjoyed the session. Thank you so much.
Likewise. Likewise, and of course, many of our audience have learned a lot from today's session. That's it, guys. PSQ Nation, if you would like to receive your e-certificate for this complimentary webinar, kindly scan the QR code flashed in your screen, and our secretariat will be sending you your personalized e-certificate. And while you are scanning, don't forget, of course, the National Quality Forum is coming in October 20 and 21. Please do contact the Secretariat of the Philippine Society for Quality for more information. And of course, the Research Conference on Quality is coming to you again for its second year this December. Of course, thank you so much to the board of the PSQ who are also tuned in this afternoon, and to the PSQ Nation. Thank you so much. Please do watch out for the next uh, free webinar given by PSQ for the month of July. All right. And of course, we have different trainings. If you are interested, kindly visit the website of PSQ, www.psq.org.ph. And these are some of the trainings flashed on your screen, as well as the awards given by PSQ. And of course, PSQ is the provider for the public sector, for the private sector in partnership with DTI for the Philippine Quality Award. And please do join our technical hubs. These are the focus group, the divisions of PSQ. We have the Lean Six Sigma Hub, Quality Management Hub, Kaizen Hub, Innovation and Digital Thinking Hub, and of course, the Educators Network. I'm giving emphasis, of course, to the Educators Network. We are still looking for additional 2 or 3 specialists who will take part of the leadership of the Educators Network. And the 33rd National Quality Forum happening on October 20 and 21. Please contact the Secretariat for information. And as I have mentioned, RESCON happening on November 24 to 25. And please be a member. Of course, if you are not a member yet of PSQ, you may contact the Secretariat now and become a member. This has been your host, Dr. Naro Navarro, coming all the way from Laguna, Calamba, Laguna. Thank you for joining for today's session, and we hope to see you again on the next session next month. Bye-bye.